Rita Brockway of Windermere, Florida, has asked for a little help with a built-in bookcase. I'm going to pay her a house call. Hi, good morning, Rita.
Hi, Ron. Come on in.
Oh, thanks. This looks like this must be the area
Yep,
over
this
here
is the
you were talking
entertainment
about.
center.
Okay.
And as you can see right now, it looks fairly undone, unfinished. So I really wanted a nice entertainment center so everything would have a proper place for it.
Okay. Rita's living room has an alcove that's the perfect place for the kind of entertainment center she has in mind.
Right.
She wants something that looks built in and can house her TV, stereo, CDs, books, and of course,
frames, little tchotchkes, little ornaments.
well, that's not what TVs look like these days, is it? Now it's time to sit down and draw a rough sketch. The base section will have doors and drawers for lots of out-of-sight storage. On top, we'll build 3 cabinets with adjustable shelving. Finally, to give our project that built-in look, what we want to do is put this in place and then trim out, the way I see it, the edge of it right here, all the way around, with molding.
That would look great.
So that it looks like it's built into the unit. To save time and money and a lot of work, we construct the base from stock kitchen cabinets purchased at the nearby Home Improvement Center. The cabinets are first clamped together and then secured with screws. On each end, we attach a filler strip to conceal the space between the cabinets and the wall. Now, it's the same with the drill. The further you pull the trigger, the faster the blade goes. Before setting the base section in place, we cut holes in the back of the cabinets to give us access to the electrical outlets and TV cable jack in the wall. Boring holes through the sides of the cabinets will allow us to run wires wherever we need them. Next, we measure for the countertop. So all the way to the corner.
Okay, 79 3/4.
Okay, good. And now let's measure from the wall, 29 1/2.
Okay.
Transfer those measurements to a sheet of 3/4 inch plywood. Okay, we want our cut here to be at 21. Then it's time for Rita to confront the tool she's most uncomfortable using.
Okay.
Have you ever used one of these before?
No, I haven't.
Are you concerned about using this?
A little bit.
Are you?
Yeah.
Keep going. Okay. There you go.
All right.
There you go. Beautiful straight cut.
Good.
How was that?
Not so bad. Not so scary.
Rita's first cutting job results in a near-perfect fit. A piece of 1x8 poplar, notched to fit around the corners, conceals the edge of the plywood. Push it all the way down and then just pull the trigger like that.
Good gravy.
Then it's time for a shot with a nail gun. Now, if we were building a wet bar or a built-in sideboard, we could stop right here. Or we'd have to put on a better countertop, maybe plastic laminate or even granite. But the point is, this is a great way to get a built-in run-of-base cabinets like this using off-the-shelf kitchen cabinets. You can see that these went together in a very short time and they cost us less than $300. But we're not stopping here. We're building an entertainment center. It's going to go all the way up. So now, let's move on to the next section. The upper portion of our entertainment center will be made in 3 sections. A center section for the TV, and 2 side sections for books, audio gear, and collectibles. Using the circular saw and a clamp-on straight edge as a guide, we cut the sides, bottoms, and tops from sheets of 3/4 inch birch veneer plywood. Now, the upper section of our entertainment center is going to have adjustable shelves. They're going to be supported on pins just like these. And these pins are going to be set into a series of holes. Now, 2 things are really important here. These holes have to start at the same point, usually near the bottom, and they have to be spaced precisely the same distance apart. Now, here's how we've been drilling those holes so accurately. After measuring and drawing a baseline, I align and clamp a pre-drilled plastic template to the cabinet side. Using a self-centering drill bit, I then drill a series of holes about 2/3 of the way through the wood. The process is then repeated on all of the cabinet sides. The face of this cabinet-grade plywood is smooth and clean, but like most plywood, the edges are rough and unfinished. To conceal them, I apply edge banding, a thin strip of wood with a heat-activated adhesive backing. Once it's trimmed and sanded, it'll make these plywood panels look like solid wood.
We're going to face the edges of our shelves with a solid piece of 1x2 lumber. This edging will make the shelves more rigid and will give them a thicker, more substantial appearance.
Well, it's time for some assembly, and we're going to start with this end section right here. I've laid all the pieces out on the table. Now we're going to glue and nail these together. But to help us position these pieces for assembly and to make the unit stronger, we're going to be using these wooden biscuits or splines.
The biscuits are set into slots cut with this machine called a plate joiner, which can be rented or purchased for as little as $100. Once the joiner has cut the slot, glue is applied and a biscuit or spline is inserted. With the biscuits in place, more glue is applied to the surface of the wood and the pieces are pressed together.
Just put them right in the slots.
With the splines holding everything in the correct position, the two pieces are nailed.
A lot of things that we've done so far, it's just a matter of watching once how it's done, and then I can become a pro, because that's all you need basically, is you need to be shown how to do something, and then once you have that information, that knowledge, then you can do it yourself.
Here we go.
We complete this same assembly process for all three upper cabinets and carry each one back into the house.
Very nice job. Let's slide into place. Okay. Very slowly. Good job.
After securing the cabinets together with screws, we cut trim strips and attach them to the front edge of the cabinets to conceal the joint. Now Rita gets a chance to try out the power miter saw as she cuts the molding or casing that will give the entire unit that built-in look. Finally, it's time to mount the cabinet doors, install the drawers, and set the shelves into position.
Okay.
Boy, let me take a look at this. This came out so nice. I know we did it, but I must say, it really turned out nicely. You know, what was the most satisfying thing for you on this project?
I think seeing it all put together at the end, it's a little hard to imagine sometimes just seeing the different parts and pieces, but when it's all pulled together, you really see what it is.
And I got to tell you, this really changes the personality of the entire room. Remember back what it looked like with that hole here?
It's horrible.
And now what it looks like. And it changed your personality too.
It did.
Yes, you have a tool personality now.
And I still have all my fingers.
You do. Great job.